These guys have a lot of passion for this game, and they put so much love into it, and it's kind of incredible seeing where this game was when it first launched and seeing where it is now. It's like a night and day
It
like
is.
difference. It's incredible. And what's
Yeah.
crazy about it is like honestly it feels finished at this point, but it's still in early access, which like at this point I have to wonder like what are they adding, you know? So
Mm-hmm. I'm only
mm.
imagining more maps because they've already released the name of the next map's going to be Redwood.
Ooh, Redwood Forest. Oh
I would
boy.
I
Sounds
would
Get some
good.
imagine
California squatch up in here. Very
yeah
nice.
I'd imagine that they'd release different types of Sasquatches that have different abilities or whatnot for like those who play as them. But they
Mhm.
probably also have to do some balancing with that because I mean, from what I've seen with the Bigfoot, like when someone's playing as Bigfoot, they can kind of at some points just track down the players kind relatively quickly and
Mhm.
just roll them on night one before they
Yeah,
before
it's this is definitely more a PvE game. The PvP is very unbalanced, unfortunately.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that's probably what they're going to be focusing on. At some point down the road in terms of early, getting it out of early access because I mean that part would just
that would
I,
suck if you're trying to play online against randos, for
Mhm.
sure.
mhm.
So to kind of pitch the premise of the game to you guys, uh, listening back at home. So the premise of Bigfoot is that there have been a bunch of murders in various national parks, and the national parks have been having to close down. They've called in a team of experts, uh, and who are coming in to eliminate the source of the problem, which is Bigfoot. He's now unlike so because this is a video game, the Bigfoot in this game is a lot more violent. Um, he's a man eater. Um, like he tries to yoink people and eat them. He'll beat the piss out of them with his big old hands and do pick up signs and throw them like spears and do all sorts of crazy stuff. Um, it is up to you and a team of up to three other players for a total of four to track down not only the remains of his victims, find evidence of him in the park, and also take him out. And then once you kill him, take him with you so you can prove he's real. And that's the whole game. It's basically like if you've played Monster Hunter or something like that. It's kind of like that. The difference is you only have the one monster and you don't have the cool gear. Okay, actually, it's nothing like Monster Hunter. I'm just trying to think of something
I
that's
would say
vaguely
it's
similar
I was
closer
premise.
to Dead by Daylight.
I was,
Oh, Dead by Daylight. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a better comparison.
I was about to say, knowing Jaster's luck, if this was like Monster Hunter, we out there hunting down Bigfoot, and all of a sudden here's a Tigrex coming after us.
Real talk. Real talk. But it's definitely been the source of some of the best moments of stupid shit that we've gotten into in a very
Yeah.
long time.
Oh,
Especially Kaz
100%.
like hiding out in a tent with a fucking
Oh
burned
man.
house waiting for us to
Okay.
come back to the trailer.
Oh man. Yeah. No. Okay. I have a couple stories to tell about this game. Like the one Jaster just mentioned. So this was like pretty much the first week we had the game, and we were still trying. We're feeling it out, and we were all really enjoying it because this is a game that's an absolute blast with friends. Like the more buds you can get to play this with, the better. So the PvP mode is 5 players because you got the four hunters and then the Bigfoot. So we had a full party, and I was playing Sasquatch this time. And for most of the game, they've been kind of giving me the runabout. They lured me into a couple traps they set up, stuff like that. But I finally got smart. So what I did was I made them think I was following them, and then what I did was I circled back around and I headed to base camp because I knew they would have to head back there eventually. Um, and so I'm literally sitting in one of the tents at base camp. I've got a sign in my hand, and I'm just waiting for them to roll up. They roll up. One of them walks into the tent. I want to say it was Devin. And it takes him a moment for him to register I'm there. And as soon as it does, I'm already beating him with the sign. And
Oh
I
my
basically
god.
jump out, and I just waste the whole party because they were ready for me to appear there. So
Mm-hmm.
It was bad.
Hmm.
I think my favorite story on there was, like, coincidentally seeing this happen third person. It's like our biggest inside joke about Bigfoot in the game. Is it was me, Kaiden, I think Devin or Archer, and Sota. Okay, this is when things get like wild. Is when you add Sota into the mix in any of our stories. He's our resident trollmeister over here, so he'll test the game. He's that guy. He wants to push stuff to the limits and see what he can do, and he'll try and make the weirdest dumb shit happen all the time. He was the one that found out that Bigfoot has a stamina bar in PvE. That way, if you just keep on pushing him and you can heal through it or dodge through it, he will leave you alone for like a day or two. So, we were in the middle of this ravine with a creek running through it, and me and Kaiden are running to Sota after we just got walloped and we had to fall back, and we were trying to get like Devin or Archer to come with us, and Sota was playing as, I think his name is it's not Rick, it's the
Each of the hunters is named, and they have like a very quick backstory.
Yeah.
And like then a specialty.
Yeah, he was playing as the demolition expert, which is the black character.
Yeah,
His
he
name
was
I cannot
the
remember.
ex-cop guy whose family got murdered by Bigfoot while he was on vacation, so he became a Bigfoot hunter. I love that. I love how they all have backstories. So
Yeah, it adds a lot of flavor to the game.
right.
Yeah.
So by the time Sota, like, we had all started shooting him, and Sota was low on ammo, so he pulled a butcher knife out, and you just see him disappear into the bush. All right. So we weren't thinking too much of it, and we were back firing at him, right? And we couldn't see him, so we started moving up. Well, what had happened is him and Sota, Bigfoot and Sota, got into a tussle in the creek. Okay? And he's like chopping at him with a butcher knife and everything. Okay? So by the time me and Kaiden come up at him and we're pointing guns over the creek at him, Bigfoot is sitting here staring at Sota like 15 feet away from him, actively trying to back up, while Sota is bloodied with a butcher knife, slowly advancing on him. And all of a sudden, he just books it into the woods, and you just hear Kaiden go, Bigfoot's racist. And like, holy crap, that was like, we all died for a good 10-15 minutes. It's like all you saw was Bigfoot running away from fucking Sota with a knife in his hand. So our new strat now is, like, for the first night or two, because he doesn't like to attack for that long, we'll all jump him with melee weapons. Or, like, if we can't hit him with a flare, we usually hit him with a flare first before we jump him. But we definitely are not worried about close quarters combat with Bigfoot now.
Yeah.